Yo, what's up YouTube? This is your boy Mario here. I'm back. I know it's been a long time since I did a video, but I've been really busy. I'm in college now, so I've been really focusing on school and doing college stuff, but I haven't forgot about y'all. I'm still planning on doing videos like I promised y'all since my very first video I uploaded. You know, I've been telling you I was gonna be doing anime reviews, which I am definitely gonna do in a soon, because there's a new anime I've been watching that is the bomb. You know, I know I'm sure some of y'all probably heard of it if y'all like hardcore anime fans. It's called Akame ga Kill, Akamegakil. Akame ga Kill. That anime is so sick. Like man, you just gotta watch for yourself. Like, it's so much drama, comedy. Like, I mean, it's like Attack on Titan, Naruto together. It's so funny, so lighthearted, but yet it's so, you know, dark, and yet it's so much action, so much, so much story to it. Like, wow. I mean that anime is definitely, I definitely put it as anime of 2014. It's, I definitely put it up there with Attack on Titan, two of the best animes that released in the last couple of years. Like, definitely so. I mean, those animes kick some major butts. Like, I just can't wait. For 2015 has to bring when it comes to anime, because right now, Akame ga Kill is the junk. Like, you just gotta watch for yourself, And as far as video games are concerned, I have been gaming much. That's another reason why I haven't been doing videos like that. But I have been keeping up with game news, a little here and there or two. I mean, I heard about the new 3DS, which I was gonna do a video about it, but I was like, nah. I was not too passionate about it, because I haven't, because I don't have a 3DS at the moment. And I mean, I had a 3DS, but I lost it, and it's like, my mom's house, down south. So, and I'm all the way in New York City. So, so I'm not even worried about 3DS at the moment. I mean, even though I do want to get Pokemon, and Smash Bros for 3DS, I'm just like, you know what? There's a lot of games for Wii U I really want that I haven't got yet. So I'm just gonna focus on the Wii U, as of right now. But the new 3DS, looks pretty cool. It's not as, small, and it's not as it's not as small, it's not as tight as the original 3DS Slim, where it's just like small. Like, for people who have big hands like I do, it's a problem. But like, people who have smaller hands, it's not really a problem to them. But I'm not a person who's really into big stuff necessarily, but I just like stuff that's not too small, but not too, not too small. So I'm kind of a medium-sized person. That's why, I can still hold 3DS Lite pretty well, despite the fact that, I had a 3DS Lite for 8 years. I still could play with 3DS Lite, same as I did when I was 10 years old, and I'm 18 now. I'm still holding that thing, so yeah. But the new 3DS looks pretty cool. I mean, it's definitely an answer to, the fighting game fans, because I know people has been wanting to see it for 3DS for the longest, especially because, the camera 3DS with the, circuit pad camera a bit wonky, and, and use a D-pad for 3D games is kind of difficult, so I could see why, people would want a circuit pad. And then plus, for when Nintendo's planning and we're making GameCube games on a 3DS, it's so, I mean, it's a perfect opportunity now, because now they could, use games like, what games, like Mario Sunshine, which a lot of people say that game has a wonky camera, like that the new 3DS could solve that issue. So yeah, the new 3DS is definitely a step up for 3DS. For people who don't have 3DSs, the boost sales for 3DS, lifetime wise, 3DS is doing phenomenally well all over the world. So, it's not much Nintendo needs to do to make 3DS more appealing, but at the same time, it's nice that Nintendo is thinking about, us as, you know, hardcore Nintendo fans, you know, despite the fact Nintendo is doing pretty well with their handheld. I mean, with the Wii U, is still, you know, still trying to, you know, overcome the slump it has been in for the last 2 years. But I can see Wii U doing well after Smash Bros. Come out. Smash Bros. Like the, you know, it's the next big thing is coming out. Mario Kart 8 did extremely well on the Wii U, but now it's time for Smash Brothers to come out. High Warriors, I mean, it's doing pretty decent, being that suspended on Zelda game, but hopefully when Smash Bros. Come out, the Wii U be selling like hotcakes, like for real. And then Mario Kart 8 is out, and Mario Kart 8 is one of those games. It's like the biggest franchise Nintendo has at the moment. So with Mario Kart 8 and Smash Brothers, Nintendo, all you need to do is advertise. Like, Nintendo, please advertise your games. Like, for real. Like, the Wii U, man, like the Wii U could have been at least 10 million by now if Nintendo haven't gotten lazy. But that's a whole nother story. I mean, it's so nice that see Nintendo's a little bit more aggressive than they were 6-7 months ago. So, you know, I'm just happy the fact that Nintendo's finally listening to us. They finally, you know, understand that, you know, what we as Western gamers been wanting for the longest. So yeah. And another thing I want to talk about is I'm planning on doing my life stories, like talk about a little bit about my life on YouTube. I know that's kind of, I know I said in my very first videos that my channel is going to focus mainly on video games and anime, and, you know, other TV shows that is kind of into. But the reason why I'm planning on doing my life story, because you know when I planned on having a YouTube channel, you know, I was kind of one for video games and, you know, stuff like that, and one for entertainment, one for like my personal stuff like spoken word, because I'm really into poetry and, you know, just Christian stuff, you know, like, you know, because I'm a Christian, I'm a born again Christian. But I was like, but since YouTube merged with Google Plus, you know, I gotta make a new email account, you know, do all this other stuff. I'm just like, you know what, I don't feel like doing that. But at the same time, I know how video games fans are. You know, video game fans are pretty they're video game fans. Like, one thing I learned about YouTube, the YouTube game community, is that, you know, we are, you know, YouTube game community, you know, we are like very, you know, we don't, YouTube game community is like the most, they don't, you know, YouTube gamers, they don't like to be preached to, and that's just a straight up truth. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate, you know, for saying stuff like that, for, you know, for talking about stuff like that, you know. But at the same time, you know, I feel that a lot of you guys are, you know, should be into, you know, will be interested in my life, especially stuff I've gone through, the trials I overcame. Because, I mean, I said in my last video I did, my last update video, that I have autism. And, I mean, I know I haven't looked at that video in like a month or so, but I bet some of you are saying, what the heck? Like, how do you have autism? You're like so normal. I mean, you speak well, you speak eloquently, you know, you're not, I mean, do stutter a bit, but you're not, you know, just wow and, you know, just zoned out like most people you see who have autism. But most people who have autism are people like me, who are like on a high, who are on the mild end of the spectrum. You know, we get like, a lot of us can't act normal. I mean, a lot of us can, you know, socialize. I mean, just the fact that we develop differently. Like, a lot of stuff that you get, like, normal people learned, we learned, you know, we don't, you know, it doesn't come naturally to us. That's why, you know, you know, we have to be very, that's why you have to be taught certain things. And I just want to share that with you guys, and that does kind of relate to gaming, and, you know, and what my channel is about, what is about, because being on the spectrum, you know, you're you know, you want to be, you know, you're seen as different and odd, you know, for liking certain things and stuff like that. But like, But like one thing I learned from, you know, a YouTuber who I look, you know, respect, you know, he's told me that, you know, don't let anybody tell you what you should and should not like, and that's so true, and that's something that I've been taking heed to for months now. And because, you know, I was always that type of kid who was kind of insecure in some ways because I was always different. I was always so clumsy and this and that, and I dressed like the other kids and I think like the other kids, I talk like the other kids, you know. So I couldn't be independent and stuff like that. So I'm just so glad that, you know, I could be me and still be a human being. So yeah, that's what I want to share with you guys, because I know some of you guys have brothers, sisters, cousins who have autism, and you try to protect them, you try to make sure they're not bullied and stuff like that. But you know, if you just you know, if you don't be too hard of us, you don't try to, you know, be too, you know, don't try to, how can I say this, you know, beat us over the head with stuff, then we'll listen to you guys. If you don't try to beat us over the head with stuff, you don't try to, you know, force things on us, you know, then we'll be okay. And then another thing is, you have to make sure that you're a likable person. If you're like mean, hostile, always have an attitude, then you know, we're not gonna want to listen to you. If you're like, you know, then we're most likely aren't gonna, you know, take heed to what you're saying. But if you're like, you know, compassionate, loving, considerate, understanding, then we'll listen to you most likely. So I mean, I had people who can love me and care about me, but like, they're mostly aggressive, very, you know, forceful and stuff like that. So it's nice now, you know, I'm seeing more people who have compassion towards me and towards my condition, and they didn't see me as a regular person. They don't see me as a special ed kid. They see me as a regular human being, and that's all that I want. So, you know, I just want to share that with you guys. But going back to what I was saying about my channel, I definitely didn't forget about you guys. I'm just being real busy, but hopefully, you know, I can start doing videos again. I'm out of school, so that's why I'm doing videos right now. So just hope that, you know, I have a little bit more time to do videos, you know. But in the meantime, I'm planning on, you know, studying and just getting my grades up. So y'all be cool. Peace.